What's up, guys? Bottai Pigs for Life here, and today we are back with another episode of The Future of Hammond's Dream Season 1 in Jurassic World Evolution 2. So, back at it with our Jurassic Park Isla Sorna. It certainly has been a while, but already we're kicking things off with getting more dinosaurs, because last episode we already went ahead of the game, and we sort of created a rough plan of the next section, which is themed around the late Jurassic period. So, the Jurassic period was split into 3 sections. The early Jurassic, which we got with the Hansen Formation in Antarctica and the Kayenta Formation in North America. We've got the mid-Jurassic, which we did in episodes 2 and 3, with the with Jurassic Europe and Jurassic Asia, and now we're moving on to the late Jurassic period. So, the first area we're working on is the Tendaguru Formation in Tanzania, which you saw a little bit in our Manticore Island video, which, speaking of, thank you guys so much for all the support on both those videos. I mean, 200 views on the first video, and then over 300 views on that Manticore Islands 2.0 video. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given me on that video. So anyway, using the Pierce the Kentrosaurus skin, as regular Kentrosaurus, like I mentioned last episode, as well as the regular base game Kentrosaurus skin as Loricatosaurus, which was a smaller stegosaurid from Europe during the Jurassic period. But anywho, so those exhibits, so the Tendaguru exhibits, which will be obviously the mixed exhibit with Kentrosaurus and Dryosaurus. There will also be an exhibit for the Ostafrikasaurus, as well as an exhibit for Ceratosaurus, because Ceratosaurus, yes, it lived in the Morrison Formation, but is also found in Spain and Portugal, and it was found in Tanzania, where Kentrosaurus and Dryosaurus and Ostafrikasaurus lived. Same thing with Allosaurus, for that matter. But, yeah, so as you can see for the Tendaguru exhibits, we are adding in loads of sand to make it more of a desert environment. And so we're also going to be adding in the Morrison Formation. So that was a dig site in modern day Colorado, dating back to the late Jurassic, with all sorts of pretty common Jurassic period dinosaurs, such as the famed Stegosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, as well as Allosaurus. And of course we got like Diplodocus and Dryosaurus in there too. So one exhibit will be for Diplodocus and Dryosaurus, and then the other will be for Brachiosaurus and Stegosaurus. So the reason that we need to have multiple herbivore exhibits for that is because Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus can't tolerate each other. So yeah, just might as well split those up. So we put the Dryosaurus with the Diplodocus because a lot of times those smaller defenseless dinosaurs, such as Dryosaurus, would oftentimes congregate with larger herbivores that could better defend themselves, in what is called a symbiotic relationship, in which both parties benefit each other. For example, the Dryosaurus act as sort of like a lookout, whereas like Diplodocus and Stegosaurus would provide protection from predators. Yeah, so like I mentioned previously, the last episode we got a head start by creating a sort of like rough outline as to where everything was going to go. And so because of that, this time-lapse portion of the video is extremely short. It's only like 12 minutes. And so I decided that I am also going to include the final tour in this video as well. I was originally going to make a separate video for the final tour, but you know what? We gotta make for an interesting video, so why not just combine the two? Normally, I probably will have the final tour be its own separate video, but just this once, because we had to like switch some things around, we're going to combine the two. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So really hope you guys enjoy the rest of this time lapse, and I will see you guys at the tour. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Jurassic Park, Isla Sorna. I'm Bottai Pigs for Life, but you can call me PvP, and I will be your tour guide for today. So, you get off of this helipad, and you can go in to the visitor center. Right over here, where you can learn all about our magnificent dinosaurs. You go up here into the visitor center. Or you could head down to Main Street and take a look at our many different amenities and accommodations. Got all sorts of toilets, and we've got some viewing galleries. And so right here we have one of our many hotels that you can stay at. But you know what? A lot of the dinosaurs that are viewable from these viewing galleries you can also see from the tour. So let's just head straight to the tour. So we can get on here and right over here to our left.
Dilophosaurus is actually poisonous, spitting its venom at its prey, causing blindness and eventually paralysis, allowing the carnivore to eat at its leisure. This makes Dilophosaurus a beautiful but deadly addition to the park.
Yep. Sure is. I mean, of course, they didn't really have them in real life, but like they didn't have the quills in real life. But that's besides the point. So we just saw those earlier. I'll probably speed this up a little bit. Now it's time to deliver the famous line. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Whoa. Alright, so let's see where to look first. Can't really see anything over here. Okay. Maybe you can see some stuff. I don't know. But if we look over here, you also can't see stuff. And it's fine. Most of the exhibits here, not only are all the exhibits are visible by the tour. However, there are also plenty of viewing platforms and viewing galleries.
You may well witness dinosaurs attempting to establish dominance while you are on this
dinosaurs
tour.
From a better view.
While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these standoffs are vitally important to the way these animals select an alpha.
So it's important to note that all of the dinosaurs in this park are from the Jurassic time period. Up right over here you can see the Allosaurus, which is a prosauropod from Antarctica. Yes, there were dinosaurs that lived in Antarctica. Alright, so now we're going to quickly get off of the tour to, well, first of all, get a better view of the Allosaurus, but also take a quick bathroom break, maybe check into a hotel, as well as get a quick bite to eat. Right over here, we've got several amenities. I don't know. What am I doing? Right over here we got another hotel. We got a little crossing section. We've got even more amenities. As well as a viewing platform. And of course the hatchery where all of this is possible. But anyway, if we go into here, you could sort of see them. You can sort of see a few Allosaurus in here. Right in the center of the screen. Alright. And then right over here, this other viewing tower is for another dinosaur that lived in Antarctica. If we can find it. If not, we'll be able to see it on the tour. Ah, here we go. The Dryosaurus. Back on the tour. as you can see to our left, we've got the Allosaurus enclosure. So yeah, so these guys were also from So these dinosaurs that we saw first were from the early Jurassic period. But after we pass the Allosaurus enclosure, we will be heading to
While many know this species as Allosaurus, some affectionately refer to this Jurassic carnivore as Allosaurus.
Perfect. So right up ahead, we will be entering the Middle Jurassic period and heading all the way to the continent of Europe. So somewhere in this next enclosure, it's actually only visible via the tour, or well, this dinosaur is only visible via the tour. Somewhere in here. Let's see if we can spot it. If we can't spot it here, maybe we can spot it on the way back. Hopefully. Let's see, where are they?
Here at the park, it is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advanced warning.
I can't really see it, but somewhere in here there should be a few Proceratosaurus.
To our park guests.
So yeah. Up! There are some right now! Right over there. You can kind of see them. We've got some Proceratosaurus. A little bit obstructed because of the chain link fence. But yeah, those are Proceratosaurus. Alright, now, this section of the park also contains dinosaurs from Asia. So, we don't have to worry about these dinosaurs because they're also visible via, different, viewing galleries. Alright, so right over here we've got another,
if you have any concerns, please speak to a member of staff.
Stop where you can get off, you can get some food, or whatever else you may want. What else? And you can also book a hotel over here. And we've also got another, sort of attraction in this section in particular. So we get off, once again, enjoy some amenities. Right here, we have got the the Chunkingosaurus and Mamenchisaurus. In fact, you can also get a view from the hotel. So we got several Mamenchisauruses, and then right over there we've got a Chunkingosaurus. Perfect. You've got some more amenities, and then I didn't show this on camera, but I also added in the iconic porta potty or outhouse that Donald Gennaro gets eaten in the first movie. So right over here we have got a lagoon for, if I remember correctly, if we lower the stand. Oh, excuse me. Right over here we have got somewhere here. Oh no, where are they? Right over there, you can very vaguely see a Plesiosaurus. In episode 2, I talked a little bit about the person who discovered Plesiosaurus, and that was Mary Anning. She also discovered several other prehistoric reptiles that you will later see on this tour. But yeah, now moving on. Right over here is the viewing gallery with the Gigantospinosaurus and Pliosaurus. Hopefully we can actually see them this time, which we can't. There we go. Right over here we've got some Gigantospinosaurus, and we've also got some Pliosaurus. So then right over here, if you walk all the way down here, so we got several more viewing towers, and we've got a hotel with a nice lagoon view. Not the Plesiosaurus lagoon, but a different prehistoric reptile. Because yeah, these things aren't dinosaurs, funnily enough. Alright, but right over here we've got several more viewing towers. Where down there you can see some Monolophosaurus. Yeah, those guys are also visible on the tour. And then in the lagoon right over here, we have got somewhere in here. Hang on. Right down here. Ignore the U.S. Fish and Wildlife sign. Right over here, we have got some Ichthyosaurus. Another major discovery by none other than Mary Anning herself. Alright. So now, we got more viewing platforms, or galleries, or whatever you want to call them. Viewing stands, whatever. Scattered around the place. Right over here, we've got a road where right over here we have got a viewing gallery for one of the first ankylosaurs to ever live, or one of the earliest known ankylosaurs, the Sarcolestes. Right over there, you can see a few Sarcolestes. Ooh man, this is a great view of the Mamenchisaurus. So we're back on the tour. We're moving along just fine. We're passing the Mamenchi and Chungkingosaurus enclosure. And then right over here, I'm just going to jump between vehicles.
You may well witness dinosaurs attempting...
Right over here, we have got the Monolophosaurus enclosure. Up, you can see one just up ahead. Anyways, we were able to see those from the viewing tower just a moment ago. Alright, so right over here, somewhere in this enclosure is one of the earliest fish eaters, one of the earliest Spinosaurids to ever live.
Each species that you see on this tour should be regarded as a wild animal. It is imperative
we'll probably be able
that a safe distance is
see
maintained
them over
at
at
all
the
times.
viewing gallery. So yeah, it's no big deal. Which will be at our next stop. Alright, so you get off right over here, and so you walk down, we got more emergency shelters, and restrooms, and all sorts of different amenities, as well as this lovely little hotel over here. Right over here, we got more viewing, so we'll save that one for later. Right in here, we've got more Tengaguru dinosaurs. So actually, if we go into these viewing towers are more for like longer distances, like seeing dinosaurs from a far distance. But right over here, we have got the Dryosaurus in the little watering hole, and right over there you can see one of our many Kentrosauruses. Perfect. So moving on, we've got even more hotels, and like restrooms and stuff. And then right over here, you could get a better view of the Ossifricosauruses, or I shouldn't say better, but get more view, I guess. Okay, so this time we're gonna have to backtrack, and the other important Jurassic dig site here is the Morrison Formation in modern-day Colorado. And some dinosaurs you can see here. So if we go into this viewing tower, right over here, you can see right over there we've got some Diplodocus, and sharing that enclosure with them is the Dryosaurus. Okay, so then backtracking even further, right over here, if we cross the little crossing section over here, right over here we've got more hotels, but then right over here, the other enclosure that was right here is the Ceratosaurus. So yeah, these guys are like pretty fierce Jurassic carnivores. They live like all over the world. They were found in Africa, they were found in North America, and they were even found in Europe. Alright, then the last few species here, we've got some more amenities over here. But heading back to the Morrison Formation, you can hear some of them already. But right in here, we've got the iconic Brachiosaurus. Ooh, and right over there, if we quickly get out the next viewing platform, right over here, we've got some Brachiosaurus, and we've got some Stegosaurus. Man, two icons of the Jurassic period. Now moving on to possibly the greatest Jurassic carnivore that ever lived. The top predator of the Jurassic. Somewhere in here. We've got the Allosaurus. The top predator of the Jurassic. Sometimes it's even called the lion of the Jurassic. Or the king of the Jurassic. Alright, so back on the tour. I'm pretty much just going to speed this up because we've already seen all the dinosaurs in this general area. So, but yeah, I'll make sure to let you know when we are somewhere important. Alright, so we just got off the tour, and right here, you can see, you gotta watch out for this, vehicle, we got an aviary, and, so we got more amenities. We don't really have that many hotels, but, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we're back in Jurassic Europe, and right over here, you can see somewhere in here. You can see some Dimorphodons. Now these guys are yet another prehistoric reptile discovered by Mary Anning. In fact, if you even look it up, who discovered Dimorphodon, it should show up as Mary Anning, which is great that she's getting credit because I believe that she didn't really get credit for discovering Plesiosaurus or Ichthyosaurus. However, now people are starting to recognize her credit. Alright, so moving on, we've got, like I said, more amenities. We got an area for guests to sit and eat. What else? Oh yeah, right over here, we've got a viewing gallery for some more dinosaurs. Yes, these are dinosaurs in here. Right over here, we have got the Loricatosaurus, as well as a few little Compsognathus. And so right over here, the final lagoon on the tour. Right over here, we have got... slowly but steadily lowering. Somewhere over here. I don't know if you can really see it. Probably can't. You can kind of see it. We have got the Liopleurodon. Famous for the dinosaur documentary Walking with Dinosaurs. Though Walking with Dinosaurs, these guys were greatly oversized. Okay, so now we've got to head back to the tour, because that's actually pretty much it for the tour. However, there is one last thing I would like to show you back at the beginning, because
it is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike.
These dinosaurs
our weather forecasts
at the beginning
provide
of the
us
tour.
with a small degree of advanced warning.
Alright, so right up ahead, you can see the station where we first got on. Right over there's the helipad. We've got the visitor center. So yeah, so this is right where we started. So if we get off right over here, so the first dinosaur that was supposed to be on the tour, but I couldn't quite get a good view of. Right down here. Right, I think it could be in here. Nope, it's probably by the watering hole. Right, okay, it's in here probably. Right in here, we have got... Oh, you still can't see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. Right over there, we have got a Cayenta Venator. And sharing this enclosure, we have got some Scelidosaurus. Well, you can kind of see it. And I must say, that was an amazing tour, and this was an amazing park to build. But right now, I think I need to get some shut-eye. So I'm going to quickly check into this hotel right here, and I'm going to get a nice long sleep. And then next time we're going to be starting our new Future of Hammond's Dream playthrough. So it's going to be in a completely different environment with completely different dinosaurs. And it's going to be really awesome, just like this one. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If so, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see some more Minecraft, Planet Zoo, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.